walkthroughs are always fun. We try as best we can to do it 3 days before close, but people are out of town, things happen. So this one time it was 1 day right before we're supposed to close.
And it was in the summer when it's hot.
Yes, and so
It's
I
always in the
get to
summer
the
when it's hot.
property early before my clients get there, and there's no power at the house. I can feel that, you know, the house is a little cool, but there's nothing's working. Fridge light, power, nothing. So
You called me
Yes.
and I'm like, call the agent, and I'm like, why is power off? You knew we were doing our walkthrough today, why is power off? And he's like, well, they turned it off today. And I'm like, well, the contract says you're supposed to leave it on until we do our walkthrough. How are we gonna make sure the AC works when there's no power?
or the stove, or the garage, or
But the
anything.
AC is the most important.
Yes,
you know,
that's
really,
true.
it's Arizona. You worry that the AC's not gonna work. It probably works, but we don't want to chance it, right?
No. So you scrambled to have them turn it back on, but if I remember right, they had called it in. Of course, they just shut it off, so how are they going to come back immediately and turn it back on? He said they could do it through remote. That didn't
Yeah.
work.
Oh, they said the buyer was having it on the
Yes.
next day because it was their day of closing. So I'm like, okay, fine. I'll just go in the morning and go check it.
So fortunately with that one, we did actually got lucky and there was power there the next day, but it's our job to make sure that stuff's done for our clients.
We worry about the things that our buyers and sellers don't.
Yeah, it's our job.